this interesting, pin him up against the cage, bloody him up, and then hug him again, and then do that back and forth. Entertainment wise, it might not be the most entertaining. I actually had people call this fight boring, and I was like, yeah, it's far from boring, man. If you knew what was at stake, right? Anytime Zac Pauga, he was trying to go with these like Greco-Roman type throws and trips because he's like, if I should go down for the double, Jordan Wright's gonna elbow my head in. Remember, that's the conversation that we had. Literally, can you fault a Zac Pauga for literally doing everything right?
No, not at all. This is how you win the fight against a very dangerous striker. Take away the distance, push him up against a cage, and do not let him hit you. That's rule one, man. And he did exactly that. And even when he was able to have a little bit more offense and bloody him up, he didn't. He showed control and didn't allow to see red and start swinging wild shots. He played a smart game, and if it was quote unquote boring to the casuals, then just learn how to fight somebody, and it won't be as boring, and you'd see the technical aspect about it.
What do you make of like towards round 3, right? End of round 3, where he kind of abandoned the game plan. He just started opening up on the feet, man. I was like, "Whoo, okay." Now I was like, first off, I was like, "Yo, this is like the worst time to give Jordan Wright an opportunity back into this fight." But also, he did go to show I can do more than simply just the game plan, right? Even though that's what I want to do, I can stand and I can bang with you. And he looked sharp, bro. Like Pauga looks. He looks good, man. And like in a way where his tough performance did not really put this on display. I knew he was probably the most skillful guy on the show, but to come in and to do this, I mean, I have very high expectations of him now.
I'm excited to see how high he goes, and I think it was the right time to take on Jordan Wright in a striking battle. He's tired. You've been wearing on him. He's bloody, sweaty going right now. And you're right, Pauga. I mean, in the same instance, he also just went through a 12-minute fight as well, so he's tired too. But he looked more crisp. He looked like he had more in the gas tank than Wright, which is a good thing because Wright's been in the business for at least 5 fights now. So this speaks levels for Pauga. I'm with you, Derek. I'm excited to see where they put this man next.
And here's the tough thing about this whole situation right here, man. It's that for a Jordan Wright, it's like, where do you go? You've lost 4 of your last 5 fights, and you've lost 5 of your last 6, and you've lost 6 of your last 7, if we're really going back that deep, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 6 of your last 8, excuse me. So it's like, where do we go here for Jordan Wright? Do we anticipate Jordan Wright's name to remain on the roster come the next week cuts?
I think so because he is an exciting fighter, but that's a hell of a resume working against him, unfortunately.
100%. I agree. I like Zac Pauga's style, though, man. I will just say that. I really do like his ability to either strike or wrestle with you. That Devin Clark style, except a little more fine-tuned, I guess you could say, here at 205. Be interesting to see where he goes from here. What do you think about this, though, man? Look at how that minus 160, looking back at it, that minus 160 TKO prop for Zac Pauga, and we're both like, how is this even possible? And somehow, some way, divine intervention, we got plus 450 for the decision prop. I mean, did you expect that? Did you really think someone was going to sleep here?
Derek, the props have been the bane of my existence this year so far, man. We're gonna have to do some paradigm shifting or something because no, I'm just happy it wasn't that plus 1,600 submission. 'Cause as far as this whole week's been going, man, it could have been that,
Could have been rough, man. Could have been rough.